Hello and welcome to Auto Portal. Renault tasted a huge success when it launched the Kwid in August last year, and since then the car went on to become one of the most admired cars in the small segment. It has so much to offer, from well-equipped, feature-packed spacious cabin, impeccable ground clearance and one of the biggest boot in its segment. And perhaps it can be considered as one of the best propositions present in its class today. And then Renault engineers made it even more special by adding a 1-liter engine to it. So without any further ado, come with me to check what the new Kwid 1-liter has to offer.
The French automaker created quite a buzz in the Indian car market with the launch of Kwid, and till date Renault has sold over 80,000 units of the same since its launch. Kwid took no time to impress and created ripples by its buffed up looks, unbeatable ground clearance and many such first-in-class features. The only thing that kept everyone wanting was perhaps a better engine. Not only in terms of power but also in terms of refinement. Visually there isn't much that has changed in the new Kwid, apart from new sporty decals on the doors and of course the new silver glossy rear view mirrors. The new ones look way better not only visually but also feels better composed. But still there is no internal adjustment option available and you still have to move them manually by stretching your arms out of the windows. The SUV-inspired design is the same as before, making Kwid one of the best looking cars of its segment. From front to back, the styling elements remain the same apart from the checked stripes on sides.
And here I am in the back seat of the Kwid 1-liter, and for your reference I have adjusted the front seat according to my driving position. And as you can see, there is ample of legroom and headroom for even a person like me who is 5'10". There is a slight bump in the floor here, and that shouldn't cause any inconvenience to the rear passengers, and squeezing 3 people in shouldn't be any big task at all. So the seats are far more soft and comfortable, and when even compared to the segment leader, these seats will really serve you well and should be very relaxing. So here I am sitting in the front seat of the Kwid 1-liter, and as you can see, each and everything has been carried exactly like on the smaller Kwid. You get this first-in-class multimedia system, you get 2 AC vents right here in the left and in the right, and the middle vents for the back passengers. You get 2 glove box here and here. You get 1 cubby box here and 1 at the front that can hold small cans and bottles. And you get this really nice combination of black, grey and red on the seats, and I tell you that these seats are very comfortable indeed. And these seats are designed to hold you really tight in case you're cornering your car on a tight turn.
Kwid's cabin is a really practical space to be in, from large door pockets, twin glove boxes, fully digital multimedia system, digital speedometer and much more. Kwid's cabin really sets standards when it comes to practicality and comfort. Seats are comfortable enough and are given a nice touch of red, black and grey. Kwid has more than enough space to accommodate 3 passengers easily, with decent legroom and more than enough headroom. Talking about the boot space, Kwid again impresses with its best-in-class 300-liter boot capacity, which is further complemented by its design that enables the full use of space.
So here I am driving the all-new Kwid 1-liter. It comes powered with Renault's new 999cc engine. It's a 3-cylinder engine and it produces 67.07 bhp and 91 Nm of peak torque. So the car has received 14 bhp of the power boost and a higher 19 Nm of torque boost when compared to its smaller sibling. And the good thing is that all the torque is available earlier in the rev range, and that should make this car a boon when driving in the city condition. And the good thing is that you don't really have to push the car really hard in order to overtake any vehicle out there on the highway, because the car feels so relaxed while cruising in any gear. So the Renault Kwid was already a very easy car to drive, but the one that I'm riding today feels even better than that. I mean, the steering wheel feels perfectly smooth, and that along with this crispy gearbox make this car one really enjoyable drive. So Renault has made a solid statement with the Kwid, as it carries more than enough first-in-class badges, from multimedia navigation system to best-in-class boot space and impeccable ground clearance. Well, we understand that it's a budget car that comes in small segment, but perhaps introduction of ABS or more airbags apart from the drivers can make this a ground-shaking proposition. So one more thing that should be noted here is that Renault engineers has done a phenomenal job keeping the NVH levels in this car to the minimum.
The difference in terms of power and refinement levels is visible as soon as accelerator pedal is pushed. The car now feels much more ready to sprint and doesn't deliver that exhausted jerky experience while trundling around as on its smaller sibling. Also, the need to downshift to stay in the power band is gone, as it feels easygoing irrespective of the speed and gear you're in. And apart from that, the cabin now feels significantly quiet, and that explains Renault engineers have spent good time insulating the cabin and keeping the NVH levels as low as possible.
So the new 1-litre engine has made the Kwid an even more sweeter proposition than it already was. Though the new powerful engine will minutely affect its overall fuel economy, but that shouldn't make any difference at all. So the new Kwid feels more quick, and the sense of laziness from the older car doesn't exist in this one, as the new engine has covered probably the only thing that lagged previously. That's all in the show today, and as always, do not forget to hit on the subscribe button. Drive safe.